Hello, this is Gary with Viper Trading Systems. First off, please be sure to read the disclaimer because there is substantial risk of loss in trading futures. We have the disclaimer right here on the screen. And if you need to get in touch with us on our website, vipertradingsystems.com, you'll notice that we have our phone number, Skype, and even TeamViewer download if you need any help. By the way, this is also about being able to get a trial with us. Just simply go to our homepage, vipertradingsystems.com, and sign up for a free trial. You just simply click it, name and email. We don't expect any credit card information or anything like that from you. Okay? And remember, we're always very easy to get in touch with. You can also watch some webinars on our website. Just go to the webinar link. And let's go ahead and talk about putting it all together. In the first video, you were introduced to the indicators and a strategy called Object Trader. And what I'm going to show you right now is going to be everything all put together. You'll notice that with our indicators and everything, you'll be able to clearly see which direction you're looking for on these trends. Okay, very easy to see. But we've also built a tool in Viper Trading Systems called Object Trader. Now, Object Trader can actually take a region type trade, which is simply a box, a ray type trade, which is simply a ray at any angle, a time trade, which is based on time type of a region, a bar close type trade by simply going for a trade based on a bar close, or what we call sniper trades, which are a horizontal line on the chart. Now, each one of these trades can also be done with the close of the bar. They can be done with a touch of a bar. They can be done with a touch plus, a close plus. It's a very sophisticated, great tool that we have here. Now, let's say, for instance, that I saw something like this happening. You can clearly see that over here on the left, they barely took out, just bounced off this low right here. Okay, and you'll notice when they do that, of course, a lot of times you can just flip a trade anyway. But keep in mind that when this breaks this resistance area right here, and also here for sure, that this trade could very possibly be going up. So I could actually do, for instance, a region type trade. I just simply click insert. I box in my trade, so to speak, is what this is called doing. Okay, and I'll simply do long outside above, a close, or short outside, a close below. And I'll just simply turn Object Trader on by hitting enter and let the trade do itself. Okay, I want to show you how powerful this little tool can actually be, because if this bar closes above this box right here, Object Trader will fire 3 contracts with targets of 5, 10, and 15. I could choose 4 and even go for 5, 10, 15, and 20, or I could even choose 2 and go for 5 and 10, or even change my amounts here also. Now notice that we haven't closed, so this isn't like Chart Trader. Even though it's touched the top of that, there's no trade been fired yet because we don't know if this is going to pull back a little bit first. Okay, so we're going to simply wait until the trade actually triggers outside that box. Notice how we touch the top of the box. You can clearly see. And we're going to simply take it if it takes that resistance to the upside. And we're going to put a very tight stop on it if it happens to pop up above it and pull back into it. But I want to go ahead and do this trade if it breaks this resistance level, because that's what trading is all about. Let's see if we can get this trade. Markets are, fairly slow a lot of times, obviously, so we'll just wait. Now, by the way, if I wanted this trade like right now, to give an example, let's say that I wanted to go ahead and do a bar close. Okay, I could do a bar close long, for instance, if it bounces right there, get my target out of the way. I could then put a region back on here again and even fire another trade if it happens to break my little region here. See, I just simply do this, and I'll go ahead and do 3 contracts if it breaks this. Notice how I just bought that at support by simply clicking a bar close type trade. Gave me a quick little trade. All right, as soon as this closes above this box, Object Trader will fire 3 more contracts, and we will be in a trade if we get above the box by a close. Remember, I could choose touch, I can choose close, I can choose close plus or touch plus. If I felt that this was going to go ahead and touch above this and fire, I could go ahead and change this to touch even on the fly And if it touches above that, see how that just touched 2 ticks above? It just fired that trade. That's how easy Object Trader is to use in your trading. You can move your targets out of the way. What we teach our people in our webinars is go for one target at a swing, fade it just a little bit. That looks like a nice swing right there. Here's another swing right over here at 11:06:10. And I can simply put my targets at the particular swings to try to get these. Run my runner out of the way. And I'll put another one up here at 11:09:70 because that's a nice swing also. And of course, we trade with what we call lightning. That's one of our indicators. So I'm going to put that on my chart and go ahead and put it starting right down here. And notice that we have lightning right here, so we can go ahead and bring our stop under here. This one now popped above this little swing, so I can put my stop right here. Because with higher lows and higher highs, I expect this lightning swing to hold. And that's how easy you can stay in some great trades with a tool that we've designed like Object Trader. There's a lot of things Object Trader will do, and you'll be able to see those in our webinars. But just to recap, you can do a region, you can do a ray, you can do a time trade, a bar close, and even a sniper type trade. I can even scale out of my trades with sniper if I want to. For instance, if I put a sniper line here, and let's say that I want to just scale out of one contract, if it happens to go below that line, I could just simply do that by doing short 1, touch +2, and then set my sniper line by simply setting sniper. And of course I'd have to move it now, wouldn't I? Trade's going to town. But that can scale me out, just one contract by doing that. Okay, I can even move it again, reset it by hitting enter. And if that happens to come down and touch that line, it will go ahead and fire one of my contracts off. If I want to, I could even change that to 2 off instead by simply changing the quantity before it ever touches the line. Object Trader can also basically take care of your trade management too. Notice how that's now down to 1 contract. What if I want to add 1 contract back if it happens to come down to this level like right here? And I want to go ahead and add one, set. I could just simply do something like this, touch +2. And it looks like we might have missed that one. That's all right. We'll try to get it as a breakout instead. There we go. We just got 3 contracts. Now, that's not the way I would have traded that. I wanted to buy it right there, but we didn't get our line moved in time, so that's a-okay also. All right. Object Trader stop can be brought up here to the previous lightning right there. You can also manage your P&L with Object Trader. You can simply tell it, how much do I want to make? How much am I willing to lose? How much drawdown am I willing to take before I go ahead and quit trading? You can do all that with Object Trader. Object Trader will also tell you how much money you're making on each chart, your total account P&L. You can even reverse a trade with Object Trader. You can simply sell a contract, even mark it, simply put it like 1 like this. I could sell it. See, now I'm down to 2 again. It's really that easy to trade with Object Trader. And in our webinars, we're going to show you exactly how to do that. Keep in mind, our indicators is what gets us where we look for the trade, and Object Trader is what we use to trigger the trade. I see another trade setting up, by the way, like right down there. You could go ahead and get ready to pop a long sniper and watch and see it just kicked in that extra contract right there. See how it came right down to support? I can even do that with a bar close if I want to. Bar close long. I could even add another contract if I want to. You can do anything you want with Object Trader. It's designed for you, the trader. We designed it to trade our own personal accounts, and by having a great trader like this, I think you'll find that you can do a lot more than you can with some of the tools that are out there. This is Chart Trader on steroids. The Viper system, by the way, even for our trial, includes everything you see here, including the predictor scripts. This is actually telling me, by looking at this predictor, this is about where I would expect this trade to hit its head. So I'm going to go ahead and take a couple of my targets down here because predictor's telling me that I should hit my head there a little bit. Okay, and by doing this on the chart, this is going to let me go ahead and save some profit, because this is predicting where this particular trade is going to go with a tool we've got called Viper Predictor. Now, once I get this, if I happen to get this particular trade, I'll go ahead and get back in with a couple of contracts when it comes back for a little support bounce. And that's exactly how we teach how to trade Viper. I think you'll find that it's quite amazing tools that we have. It's going to keep you on the right side of the trade, regardless which direction the trend's going. When the trend's going sideways, you'll notice that Predictor will keep you in the trade properly also. For instance, you got a red background here, you got a Predictor, you got a short trade. Okay, this is called a phantom trade. That's another short trade. Here's another Predictor trade, another Predictor trade, another Predictor trade, and you can see on and on. Now, since we're short background, we're only looking at shorting the tops, not buying the bottoms. We're only buying the bottoms to cover. Okay, if you have any questions at all about Viper Trading Systems, please be sure to visit our website. Our homepage is vipertradingsystems.com. My name is Gary. I'm one of the partners, and be sure to watch some of our webinars on this page right here. All you do is simply click on them. These can even be watched on your personal devices, such as iPads and iPhones and things like that. All of the different type of phones and things that people have, we've updated our site so we can handle all that. Okay, if you have any questions, be sure and contact us right there at that number. Thank you very much for watching this video.